You guys doing? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Gold Mining Simulator Season 33, and we're doing a challenge. It's a community challenge set up by one of the other people who are playing. Down in the description box below on my YouTube channel, if you go over there and check that out, you can see who is participating in the No Franks challenge. And basically just means all these people are playing this game and we're doing no franks. So when you get to like tier 5, you're not allowed to use Frankensteins. It's all about just keeping the wheels moving on your plant. So I'm going to sit here and yeah, I'm struggling. If I'm going to be brutally honest, the reason why I'm struggling is because we started at Old Arnold and it's not the most healthiest place for gold. So if anybody has any tips, let me know, because starting in Old Arnold is just butthurt. Complete and utter absolute twaddle. It's disgusting and I don't like it. It's good if you're just like fresh to the game, but when you're trying to compete against other people on leaderboard and you're like, I need to dig like 4 times as fast just so I can keep up with people, it's ridiculous. It really is. Right, I need to change my Spotify because apparently it ain't playing music. Not. It is on, yeah. And there we go. Right, so where was I? Ah, yes, I was emptying my. I was emptying my truck because I'm over here. How's it going, Sim? Yeah, doing all right, mate. Thanks very much for kicking by the way, guys. So, well, I'm digging up Nyar. So the reason why I'm digging here is because these are some of the better places for. Well, not that one, because that's disgusting. But these ones here are the ones I'm digging for at the moment. So I'm hoping to get through some of these tonight. I've already dug out a couple of squares, which is fine. The downside was like travel time. And I'm trying to figure out, like, worst comes to worst scenarios, we take out this front bench and then that cuts the rest of the mine off. So all of this needs to be taken as well. But these are only like 100-ish, 200 maybe. These are in the 270s to nearly 300s. I did start digging up here, so that was okay. Again, these are in the 230s. So I think the best strategy, and I know it sounds really, I don't know, maybe I'm right about this, but I think the best strategy is to literally try and get out as much as possible and lease pine thingy. I've been wondering, couldn't you just bulldoze the dig? No, you can't do that. Bulldozing's just weird. So yeah, I'm basically sitting here going, so I reckon, and I think maybe a lot of people are going to do this as well, I don't know, but I think everyone's aiming for Pinehurst. Is it Pinehurst? Did I get it right? I think I did. So I think everyone's aiming for Pinehurst. They're going to make their money there, and then they're going to move on to Nighthawk, and it's like the extra step. And it's all because we're starting here. We're starting at like Old Arnold, and the gold's just not great. It's just crap, basically. So that's what we're doing. I think it's 500 grand for the lease, which is very, very tempting, especially just because all I need is you need 500,000, then you just need to like move, and that should do you. But it's just at the moment it's all a little bit sort of, I don't know, it just feels disgusting, if you know. It's like, yeah, can't be bothered. Limited time offer on the dump truck. I got one. Well, I'm renting. But yeah, I've been trying to move as much as I can. I did start over in that corner, so I have moved like 3 squares worth. I just had a bit of trouble when it came to when it came to drilling last night, because I was doing all my drilling and stuff before all of this, because I know like drilling's boring, people don't want to watch it, and genuinely I understand. So I was drilling last night and I got the claim done, and I finished it really early this morning because my kids woke me up at 5, and I was like, you know what, I'll just carry on, so it's fine. I finished the drilling this morning, and then I looked at the map. I was just like, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. So I'm assuming it's this, then straight over to Pinehurst. Or Pine Valley, sorry, not Pinehurst. Pinehurst is a golf club. So it's Pine Valley. So we get to Pine Valley, dig out like a good mill, and then go to Nighthawk. All the while keeping this going. and just digging, basically. I think that's what I've got to do. So I just need to make the money now, and keeping the wash plant going, not so bad. I make around 60-70 grand at the moment. It's 60-70 grand a day. Downside again, no employees, can't do this, can't do that, and it's like, geez, it's just too many steps. I think a lot of people might struggle. I know some of the veterans probably won't. They won't really care as much either, so that'll be fine. But for people like me, I'm just really torn up about what to do, just because it hasn't been. I haven't had to deal with this before. I haven't had to come to Old Arnold. I've done a couple of seasons where I'm like, okay, I'll be fine with this. Don't worry about it, you know. But we'll be alright. But yeah, all diggy now. Bum, 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 bum. I didn't mean for my wash plant to carry on. That means it's been running this whole time. Interesting. Right, let's see why is that. Is it me or is the game darker than last time? It's because it's night time. All my settings were reset as well, so I'm probably gonna have to mess around with that as well. It's Steve-O. How you doing, bud? Graphics. Advanced. Well, I can't turn it up, Brownie. So. Right, so that's all running. That's sort of running. I've got to put all that in there as well. Uh, 52. If we can get this down to. If it gets down to like 25%, then I'll go from there. How's the mining going? It's slow because it's yeah, I gotta be honest, it's just slow. Like Old Arnold is a slow claim. It's a very, very slow claim. Unless I'm doing something wrong, basically. But I'm playing this the same way I normally do, so that's probably wrong. It's just, I got all this set up, but when I was drilling last night, drilling just seemed to stop. I was getting like 4 to 7 ounces per drill, right? And I was like, this is good. And then it stopped to like 220,000, like 220 ounces of gold. I'm like, well, that seems wrong. And then it was like, you're getting 0.49 ounce nuggets. I'm like, I think it's just not working. So I took a big risk. I basically rented my entire... I started today with the wash plant and I had like 5 grand left. I'm like, I need to start digging. Just like straight up, just need to start going. So that's what I did. I've done a couple of bits in the corner. I'm doing that lump there, which is my more promising bit, which is that corner. My gold map says so, at least. So this corner here is more promising than any of this. I mean, these aren't too bad. They're 200s. This one in the middle is 2s to like high 180s. Then I've got the bit in the corner, and I've got this lump here as well, which is fine. Mainly the bench down the front is just basically just rip through it and just pray that you get enough gold. That's really about it now. But yeah, I think the idea, get about 500,000, log over to Pine Valley. And then just go. I think that's how it's going to be. It's going to be tight though. And I'm going to have to do a cash in before. So I need to fill this out one more time. Then I need to cash it up. Because I haven't got enough money to buy, like, to keep the equipment going. I've got 29 grand. Actually, I've probably got just enough. I think my renting cost is like 26,000 right now. But yeah, it's tight. And then I think this claim takes, I can't even remember how much this claim takes. It took 30. It took 30 ounces off my last load, and I only had 72 ounces. So it took half. Unless I read that wrong. We're done. It does seem dark. I don't know if it's just the weather. Graphics. Don't know. Do. Anyways, hope you guys are ready to roll up for the weekend and everything's going to be alright for you. I hope, at least. Never know, even in the strangest of times. You think it does seem a tad darker? Yeah. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, for me it just seems like normal, but I live in the dark, so... It was your TV settings. That's not just me then. Rolling, 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 rolling. I've got to do a refill in a minute though, because this is going to get low. So in order to refill it, I do need to get my little refilling truck, get my pickup moving, and we can fill up the old excavator. We'll be all right. There we go. It's all about the digging, digging, digging. But yeah, there's a few of us doing this weird challenge. It was like Indie Gamer. If you, as I said, if you look in the description box, there's a load of people who are participating in the No Franks challenge. Apparently there is a few more as well. Billy Bob's one of them. The person who hit 1 million ounces of gold last season, Accelerate, he's doing this as well. And basically, if you want to participate, yeah, just don't use Frankensteins in your playthrough. So you just basically just play. It's almost like playing non-DLC. Just you're allowed to use tier 5. You're allowed to use tier 5 equipment. You're just not allowed to use Franks. That's the whole thing. I'm not sure how this is supposed to be more fun, but I figured I'd give it a go anyway because I'm not really worried about it. You know, I'm all right just playing the game. But I don't understand how this is more fun than like setting up a massive conveyor belt and just digging fast, you know. Milano, how you doing? Or is it Malalo? Malalo Carbon. I'm just going to call you Carbon. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I don't recognise the name, so I'm going to assume you're new. If you're not, I apologise profusely. I really do. Yeah, it's been a bit of a funny week, so I didn't do any. I haven't really done many videos this week. I did one on Monday, but I've got those scheduled out every Monday for the next like 3-4 weeks. Like, as I said in my post, like my kids weren't well. We thought they had chickenpox. They haven't got chickenpox. Then we thought it was scarlet fever because it came up with the same sort of red rash. And I'm like, okay, maybe it is. And then we went to the doctors, and the doctor went, yeah, no, they've just got slapped cheeks. So it's like, okay, cool. So what's the treatment? There's no treatment. They'll just be fine. Cool, so they're not contagious? Right, they can go to school. Bliss. It's been good. And then I've basically killed myself in the gym. Like, everything aches. Everything in my top half hurts. I'm not new, I just changed my name. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh. So I'm a little bit tired, a little bit knackered. I'm alright though. Living. That's all I can really do. I need to go and get my little fuel truck. And then we need to like take it out. We'll be alright. Doo-doo. No, I put your brakes on. Apparently it didn't hit. You go on there. We're all good. And then we're going to drive around the back. Squeezy, squeezy, lemon peasy. Jump out, jump up, slash it all about. Do the okie dokie and refuel. That's all right. Boom. I dropped the lid. Bugger. Can you do me a favour? Can I get my other bottle? It's in, next to the kettle. Are we refueled yet? Yes, we are. Excellent. Thank you. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want to know, more than happy to have a natter. As you know, this is basically, it's my streams turn into Ask Me Anythings anyway. I don't mind. It's all good. I think this might be too far away. Oh, you bugger. That'll do. It's close enough. And there we go. She's refueling and it's ready for more. Boom, 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 boom. I'll put the No Franks logo in the bottom left tomorrow. I just haven't done it for this one. It's not bad, nearly 50%, and it's almost filled the whole of this thing. We might be able to get another refill out of this. Thank you. Okay. Go for it. Neom. Right, we're going to drop this off back down the bottom. Just because we can. Tell your wife I said hello. Hi. Hi. Right, that can stay there. Back to the primitive. Fuck all your bullshit. God, I like to live. I broke in the negative. And now we carry on the dig. I don't know if you can hear the machines and stuff. If you can't, let me know. Because I can turn up the game volume if you want me to. Just I turned it off because I was watching telly. Well, I say telly. I was watching Amazon Prime. Because I've been watching House. Because I've never seen it before. I figured that after, you know, they're obviously not making any more episodes. I figured I'd just binge it. So I finished season 1 finally today. I can't even hear it. It's fine. $8.53. Let's go. I really want a bigger excavator. Give me a 700. Even just an upgrade from this, a 600. That would be awesome. You know? Apparently, according to, because I was watching Old Man Gaming's video yesterday, because he released his first video for this season, and he's like, yeah, because the people at Gold Rush approached me and they said, "Did you want to do a special live stream to promote the stream?" I was like, "I really can't. My kids are going to be up, blah blah." And I said, "So get hold of someone like Old Man Gaming or something like that." Old Man Gaming took the gig, and apparently, according to his one, they're talking of doing Gold Mining Simulator 2. So if that happens, we might be doing a lot of gold mining sim in a couple of years' time when like maybe the second one's been finished. So we might be doing a lot more gold mining in the future. Obviously, new DLC comes out again at some point this year. Apparently, it's going to be big. I have no idea what it's going to be. It's going to be. I think I'm going to be intrigued. I mean, I'm sort of expecting like some new machines, if I'm going to be honest. But if they're building a second game like now, then I reckon give it 2 more years, and they probably have like a decent version of it. See how things go, because you never know how long it's been worked on if they've been doing stuff in the background. I'm doing a late night gaming session on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I sort of don't really care about Assassin's Creed anymore. Anything after Ezio Auditore? Nah. Black Flag was good. I like Black Flag. Yarp. I would actually say, I mean, I'd say the Ezio series was alright up until like I think the second game. I'm like, how about a Bagger 288? Don't know. I've never seen a Bagger 288. I want something with a massive bucket, you know, like a 700-yard bucket, and just be like, that's big enough. We can clear this in 2 days. We'll take the whole lot. Be fine. Right, let's get all this processed. Let's get this done. And then I'm probably going to have to shoot over to... probably shoot over to town. Black Flag was more ship gameplay instead of... Yeah, but I like the ships. So to put this into perspective, the reason I was all hyped up for Skull and Bones until they remade the game. Because Skull and Bones was going to be a 5 versus 5 team deathmatch game with pirates, with sort of gameplay from the like Black Flag the game, because they were integrate it so you could do some single player stuff, upgrade your ships, take your ship into like multiplayer battle, and that sounded cool. And then they rewrote the entire game, scrapped the original concept, and what you have now is what the game is now. And it's like, a Bagger 288 is like top 3 biggest strip mining diggers in the world. Is that massive thing with the big like turnable drill thing on the front? Like the big like car? Am I going to have to look up what a Bagger 288 is? Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was. So there's one of those in Fallout 76. You get to climb on top of it. Yeah. I've stood, well, not in real life, but I've stood on one in Fallout. It's massive. We're nearly finished. We are nearly finished. We're at 9%. So unfortunately, cleanups are a little bit slower at the moment, which sucks. Because I've only got one nuggeter, and I'm having to do everything by hand. So I've got no automation in this at all. I can't afford staff. It's just too tight to do anything. So what I want to do really, if I'm going to be better, I want to get this lot processed and done, and then I should have like 2 days worth of running, and we can just try and churn out as much gold as possible. Hey, I found a nugget. 2 ounces! Yeah, in Fallout 76, if you go down to the bottom left-hand corner, a town called Welch, outside the train station, you go up the hill, and you go into the big open pit mine, and there's the 288 there. We'd love one of those in this game. You know, that would probably take like 20 minutes to get through. 20 minutes would just clear old Arnold out. We'll be fine. Fine. It's fine. Just do it. 2 ounce nugget, yeah. And that's more than what I was getting with drilling at some points. a lot of drilling last night when I hit like 6.5 ounces. I was like, this is good, and then it stopped. Then it got to like 4. I was like, okay, that's not too bad. 4 ounces, and then went down to like 0.49. I'm like, this is not good. So I don't know if anybody else like went to the 300 ounce thing. Hello, Mr. Streamer and chat. Hello, Yellow. Hello, Yellow, my old friend. You've come to watch my stream again. I'm playing Gold Rush and I'm digging hard. Yep. I've never had any bigger than 0.67. When you drill, you will. Oh yes, when you drill, you will. What are we up to? We're up to 95%, so one more load. And we will tip the scales and we will go for it. Eh. Uphill. Yep, uphill. Round the hill. Get closer. Scrub. Scrub. That will do. So I was talking to a couple of the guys who were doing that were doing the No Franks challenge, and I might try out using one of the little like mini things, because if I've got like a pocket of gold up anywhere, I might just go out. If I get the mini trommel out, we might be alright. So I might give it a go, see what I think. I gotta be honest, since buying the DLC, I have not used it, just because I haven't played the game since. Because I've been busy. Been busy, man. Making videos for like 500 people. Bum, bum, bum. If you play season mode, you'll get big nuggets. That's just how it is. That's how they sped up the process. So the reason why everyone drills at the beginning of Gold Rush is because it's the fastest way to get gold to start your journey off. Now the reason why they did it was because people complained that the season took too long to get like to tier 5 equipment. So nuggets were brought in to speed up that process. Now the downside is that now people moan that it's still taking too long and they just want to be given loads of stuff at the start. It's like, might as well just sit down and not play the ball with playing the game then. You know, get everything given to you on a golden platter. Yay! Now I don't have to play the game. It's a bit pointless. So no, you still have to do a little bit of work. Just a little bit. It's not going to kill you. Well, I don't know. Just don't stay up for like 4 days straight. You enjoy the process. I like it as well. It's just chill. 30 days of playing this, I'm like, yeah. And then by the end of it, I'm like, I need to take a month off this. Let's just go. Literally one more truck full and then we can clear it out, get it over to the blacksmith, and we'll be alright. Just so I know I've got enough money to pay for everything. Because you got to pay the rent and I've got to pay for the equipment. Da, 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 da. So yeah, if you guys are playing the leaderboard as well, let me know how you got off of Old Arnold quickly and efficiently. I am thinking I might take out a $500,000 loan and just go for Pine Valley. I know it's risky, but it might be worth that risk. It might be worth it. What would you do? Like in this situation where you want to get to the next claim so you can get to Nighthawk, so you can do like 800k. But then the idea is you need to like process really fast. Is it worth it? Or would it be worth like scrapping all the equipment and being done? I drilled 180 ounces, got 2 tier 2 plants, going to finish, getting my 300 ounces, then smelt, sell, max loan. Yeah, alright. So you went tier 2, you didn't bother with doing the whole plant? That's fair. I was thinking getting the little one out. Did you find, Billy Bob, at 180 ounces it just sort of slowed down to nothing? Like you were getting like tiny nuggets, like 49, 60, like 0.4, 0.6. Because if you got it as well, that means it wasn't just me. Fair enough. See, I didn't know that. Fair enough. No, for me, it just like so. I was just sitting there going, I can't bother with all this 46 crap. So I'm like, dumb. Right, let's get this down there. So the idea then is I've got to dig myself out of a large hole. Might be worth just getting rid of half this stuff then, and then just doing this again tomorrow. Boom. Empty that one? Yes. $425 ounces in the caps for nuggets. Yeah, I didn't know why it was slowing down. I was like, okay, I want like nearly 200, and it was like, you can get 0.49, 0.49, 0.49. I was like, I don't really want to do this. Rightio. So basically what you're saying is I did the stupid, and I bought an entire plant, which I didn't need. And what I should have done was just went tier 2 and then just Nighthawk. Rightio. See, we've learned from our mistakes. And what I could do is I could rip all this apart, sell it all, and then chug away. Which wouldn't be too hard to do. But I'm going to assume not a lot of people want to watch me do that. Yep, no full damage. So what you're saying, Billy Bob, is that I should take my entire plant here, get rid of it all, sell it all, quickly rinse through tier 2, dig it all out, and just go for broke. I suppose that would just be the strategy for old Arnold, wouldn't it? Because old Arnold's a little bit crap. And it's like, crap gold, why'd spend all this money? Good point. Where's my third grate? Did it go on the floor? Oh, come on. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. I think I might have to do that then. It would stop me. It would stop me bleeding money. Because in fairness, it is expensive to run this, and you do have to put in like double speed. You only dug for 2 hours. I got almost 200 ounces. Yeah. Because you just go big excavator and mobile wash plant, and it's done, isn't it? So is there much of a difference between the mobile wash plant and the mini trommel? I know they nerfed the mini trommel because like last season was like everyone's using it because it's like broken and it's pouring out loads of gold. Well, you're further than I am. Really? I thought I was going to be I thought I was going to be really like behind everybody because like I didn't play like night times because I normally sit on my PlayStation for a couple of hours. Talk to my brothers. That's what I did like before I came on here. Like the mini takes 2.5 buckets to fill a bucket. With the big excavator, you can get 1/6 of the gold in a bucket. As the T2, it takes 18 buckets. Oh yeah, I suppose. So you get more in it. Yeah. And it's cheaper to run because it runs on like you can get a couple of daisy chain mini generators together and you're pumping water. That's fine. Yeah, I think what I've done is I've sort of ballsed myself over a little bit then. Really. Because in order to get out of this now, I'm going to have to dig. I'm going to have to do 2 lots of digging a day. Get as much together as possible. Yep. Yeah, this has cost me 20. I think it's 20 something because I went box hunting as well, so it's a little bit cheaper. I think it's still 25 grand a day to run it, I think. Well, we live and learn, you know. Worst comes to worst is after like tonight I'll go, I can't be bothered to do this anymore, and I spend like most of my day tomorrow just selling stuff, and then I just go tier 2. That could be a thing, but I won't do it live stream. I'll take people's criticism today if anybody's got anything that they want to add. But yeah, I'll go for now. I don't care. But yeah, the idea of going to tier 2 is fine. I like the idea actually. I should have thought of it before, but like I think mainly the reason why I never thought of it is because the couple of seasons I have played, it's been like quick dig, get plant wash set up. It's like I'm on old Arnold. You have to dig a lot just to be able to like balance your books. So this is 2 lots of digging. This is mostly everything out of that corner. Oh yeah, I know, but it's like when I say criticize, I don't mind like listening to other people's ways of doing things because it does help. What? Yeah. Yeah, it was a full day setup. And then taking it apart is like a day in itself as well, because you've got to strip it piece by piece. So it's time, man. It's time. I'm going to assume that's how Accelerate's done this as well then. Because like, when I was looking at the leaderboard this morning, he's like 1,000 ounces already. I was like, whoa. So he's basically just powered through. But all this, I may hit 100 ounces out of this, but that's it's a lot of work for not a lot of stuff. You did 17 hours straight, got to Nighthawk, was 110 ounces ahead of you. Man. So he went straight tier 2 as well. Sounds like a solid plan. Really does. Maybe something I have to do then. $136 20. So 20,000 per bar. So far we've got 25, 6, 7 bars of gold. 140, 150 grand. Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. I was wondering if everybody was going to do that. They were going to get the plant and then go tonight to Rivertown first, and then go to not Rivertown, going to go to like Pine Valley, maybe. But I'm thinking. I mean, it's 2:30 now. I could probably get another run in, and then that's going to hit me for rent. I'm going to get hit for this 150 ounces of gold. Magnetite as well. I mean, magnetite is worth a lot of money. And 54%, probably not so much, but yeah. I think it might be. I might just have to strip all this out. The problem is I haven't got any chains left. I haven't got nothing left. Because I accidentally sold my chains. Which means I've got to go to town and buy another load. It's going to suck. But it cuts the cost of the rent, cuts the cost of everything. I can sort of see it, if I'm going to be honest. No, it's not a good cleanup. Not good. Not good. Right, that's going off. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to strip it all. I'm going to bring the excavator over, strip the wash plant, get rid of it, get rid of the rent, bring in tier 2 and just roll around with it. Because this is my richest part of my ground, really. All I need is I can just dump it here and then just dig it all out. Still attach it to the front of the truck. Yeah. It's going to take me a little while to catch up, basically. So everything I'm renting is all the main equipment stuff. Righty cokey, Skip. Let's do it. won't need this. Let's get rid of this first. So yeah, what I've done is I've done it the way that you would do any other one. Hogpanned, Old Arnold, leased Rivertown, drilled. See, that's the thing. If you you actually dug it. So did you lease Rivertown because it was free? Because there is a bug, and it's a bug, as in like it was letting us lease Rivertown for free. $5K. Oh, they must have changed it then. I might just do that then. I might just go and drill. I'm tempted just to do that. I'm just going to drill it and it'll be like, nah, screw it. I'm just going to carry on. Because I'll show you my bank. Because yesterday there was a bug in the game where after you initially loaded, you were on Old Arnold. But then when you reloaded your game, Rivertown was free because for reasons. There is no reason. It just happened. I was like, okay, cool. So I got Rivertown for free, unless they put the cash in it now. But I can understand why people would move, like, and just drill Rivertown, because Rivertown's not bad for drilling, and it's got some good hotspots. It wasn't regular place day one, man. When I came on this last night, when it went live, not yesterday, the day before. When it went live, I got it for free. It was like, it's broken. There was a load of us that just said, yeah, this isn't right. Basically, it's Gold Rush and it was bugged. Sorry, not Gold Rush. Gold Mining Simulator. We got, yeah. I take it they changed the name. Yeah, they have. Regular price for me, and I started an hour after start time. Cool. I got it. I don't know. Then I got it for free. I got it lucky. I wasn't supposed to have got it for free because it should have been that price of like 5K. So that's fine. So what I'll do then is I will pack my bags at Old Arnold, and I will shuffle over to Rivertown then. Just going to get rid of all my stuff. I'm just going to go tier 2 and just go crazy. I've got to go to the scrapper tomorrow. I've got to go and throw a load of stuff away, and then I'll come back and I'll just sit here and play this all day. Because it's Saturday and I've got nothing to do, and I'm skint. I've got no money, so I've got normal. Hate waiting for this. Boring. I know I don't need to do it, but I will. Yeah, so what I will do then is I will smelt this up. I will get back to my claim. I will throw all my stuff in the sell pile. I don't know, I'll probably even just leave my other stuff there until I have to transport it. I only pulled 300k in nugs, but I didn't drill like y'all do. I can't do that from. Oh no, so I only drilled for like 2 hours yesterday. I did most of the claim, but I only did like, so what I do is I drill the line, so you drill both squares at the same time, so you cover double the size in one go. You only have to technically refuel once, and you only have to change your drill bit once as well. But yeah, so it doesn't take too long. But yeah, if tier 2's better off at the beginning of this one, I feel. Like, Old Arnold needs tier 2. You can't do tier 3. Tier 3 is just a money pit. It's horrible. So I've been on this for like 4 in-game days, and it's cost me a stupid amount of money. And tier 2 is just cheaper. Do tier 2 then. Idiot. See, no one tells me these things. I just learn by doing, and then I learn by doing things wrong. 2.5 hours hitting all plots once in center. See, all I did was I just drilled the lines. So when it comes up on the grid, I just followed the line. So I was doing both sides. Did I put another one up for? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, that cat's screaming for it. There's a cat. There's a cat just outside on our front road. All you can hear is. I think there's like 5 or 6 like male cats on this road alone. That means tonight all I'm going to hear is cats getting laid in my back garden. It's going to be amazing. Okay. I gotta be honest, I can put up with cats, dude. I can put up with cats. When it comes to foxes, oh my god, so much fucking noise. Joys of living rural, right? Hearing cats getting it off in your garden is completely fine. Hearing foxes is just horrendous. It sounded like it genuinely sounded like a couple of nights ago. It sounded like it was like a baby getting murdered in my garden. But no, it was just a fox. Or 2 foxes, obviously. Yeah. You own 6. Screw that. I can't have cats. I'm allergic to them now. We used to have cats when I was little. Like, never had a problem. And then when I got older, I just became allergic to cats. It's a fun time. If I seem a little bit distant as well, by the way, it's because I'm in pain. It's my own doing. Going to the gym is good, but going to the gym hurts. Can you pull 109 kilos? Yes. Does it hurt? Yes. It really does. Are you getting too old for this shit? Yes, I am. Carry on. Do. Am I shrinking? Give me a sec. I think my chair's going down. That feels better. I'm more up in the air. I hate this bit. This bit sucks. I should have just stripped the plant. Do you have the upgrades? No. This would have been the first time that I was able to get some, but like the amount of money I'm spending on this is not good. So basically the idea is I'm resetting myself. So I need the money to do it. So that's what all this is. And these are 20-ounce bars. What? 18, but they're worth 21-ish thousand each. So we've got 2 more bars to go. Hopefully they get done before midnight. Hope so. 10 hours. 10 minutes. What's up, buddy? Been a while since. Happy and the family doing good? Yeah, we're doing okay. we're sort of getting through things and slowly getting through life. So I had a fun week. Beginning of the week, we thought they had chicken pox. Turns out it wasn't chicken pox. Then it wasn't scarlet fever. Then it's just slap cheek. And it's like, cool, the rash will go away in a couple of days. They're fine. Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear. But yeah, apart from that, doing all right. Got a sports day in a couple of days for the kids. I've already come to a conclusion. I'm going to the morning one, and then I'm going to the pub. I'm going to have a meal, and then I'm going to go. And I've got to watch the other one as well. So I've got to watch 2 in the day, because my kids are in Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 now. So they split it, which means I get to watch 2 in one day. So it's an all-day event. It'll be fun, maybe. Let's see. Apart from that, yeah, basically I need to do a complete reset of what I've done already in this game. I need to get rid of my wash plant, I need to get rid of everything I've got, and then I need to move on. I need to go for tier 2. Well, I could just go to Rivertown. Because I've got Rivertown as well. What would it, when I've done the last bar, I'll show you what I've got available. But I feel like tomorrow is going to be a day where I'm going to be like scrambling. I think this weekend is going to be, I'm going to be scrambling. I'll be like, right, I'm going to be doing this, and this, and we're just going to try and get through it as quickly as can. Hold on, let's have a look at this. Let's go in there. Friends and I have been checking out a new game in our downtime. You open to trying a new one out on your downtime? I don't really have much downtime, but what's the game? Willing to listen, willing to look. If it's any good, might be playing it. Never know. Now you get to wait for replies. It's all good. Arkham. Never heard of it. But admittedly, it's next fest next week. Kind of like Space Engineer when it first came out. Oh, I don't remember. I never played Space Engineer. It just wasn't for me. For me, Space Engineer, I looked at it and I went, yeah, my brain just won't take that on. I think literally, I mean, so I would say that I'm too dumb to play things like Space Engineer. But I've got like a childlike mentality where I could probably make Minecraft. But I don't want to play Minecraft. Because the adult in me just goes, no, don't be stupid. $21.4 that was selling. Right. Sandbox building stuff, plans and rock stuff. Oh, plans and rock stuff. I guild a sub and underwater last. Okay. It sounds like it's like for me, and I know it sounds like for me, I'm like, yeah, no, I probably wouldn't be able to get on with it just because of like time constraint. What's up, Hybrid? How's the challenge going? Well, I'm going to be honest, mate. After talking to Billy Bob, who was just in my chat telling me that basically what he did was he went tier 2 and he's just going to go straight for like a loan for Nighthawk. I'm really considering my options now because I set up the wash plant and it's costing me a fortune to keep it going, and you don't earn a lot of money from Nighthawk, so not a Nighthawk, from Old Arnold. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, oh no, I haven't got any hooks to like get my stuff off. Fuck's sake, let's go back to the shop. Basically, I need to completely destroy my wash plant, sell it all back so it doesn't cost me any more money, and then go for tier 2 and then just dig it out. This has been, it's been an education. It's been a day's worth of like, yeah, okay, I've wasted a day, but it's all right, you know. Yeah, I don't buy a wash plant at Old Arnold. It's just not worth it. How you doing, Grey? Oh yeah, still got that fucking t-shirt. Man, I forgot all about that. Look. I can smell weed again. I don't know which one of my numbers is. I don't know which one of my neighbours it is. But I can definitely smell it, and it's not me. So, anyways, my options. I've got Rivertown on lease because it was free. So I've got Rivertown. Well, I'm getting about 90 ounces of clean out and can do at least 3 days, so I'm going to keep up with the wash plant. See, I just did 180,000. So would you say 90 ounces is a good one then? Like if you're doing 90 ounces a day, that's good. I still need to buy some chains. Which wash plant are you using? So I'm asking stupid amounts of questions now. Because I'm using basically tier 3 with a de-rocker. So it's costing me 26. You have all tier 5. Oh yeah, you're renting. So you're doing 90 ounces per cleanup. Yeah, I'm probably doing about that. I mean, because when I do a cleanup, I do 2 rounds. So I'll do 1 whole cleanup and then I'll do another one straight up. So I've done. What was the last one? We did 100 ounces. It was 100 ounces or 100 and something ounces. Man, people are just so much faster than me. Sloan said he does not win the race in Gold Rush. the only way you'll win anything is if people start dropping out. That's the whole. That's it. I think if I was to like the per clean out, I'm probably doing about 60 ounces. No, I think it's more than that. I don't even know. I've already got rid of my dump truck as well. I've basically balled myself up. I really just fucked up. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to load. Right, this is where I'm up to. I'm just going to show you this. So yeah, I sold my, yeah, questionable choices, let's put it that way. So I'm running tier 3 with a D-rocker. I'm digging this corner out, which is 200 and something ounces per piece. And what I'll do is I'll show you how much I get out of one section. Not out of this lot, but I've already got some buckets aside. You've done 3 cleanups in your top 10. I don't even know where I am, mate. I'm just fucking already. It's already doing my head in. Let's put it that way. I am probably at the bottom somewhere. Yeah, I'm 28th with 103 ounces. Look at me. There you go. We're going to have to clear a serious amount of dirt straight up. So what's your plan after Old Arnold? Are you going to... You know, actually what I could do... I've got an idea now. I think I've got a plan... at least a plur. Sort of, maybe. No, because that'll cost me a lot of money. I would say that my best plan now is just to dig. Get off this, but it's going to take me freaking ages. So I've got 45 ounces of gold in tow now. The amount that I get from the buckets that I've got and probably this is going to be 180. So I'll get about 140 ounces out of a double cleanup. Yeah, but how much is how much is the rent on all of it? Is it like 38 grand or something stupid like that, isn't it? Around 80k. So it's 80. You get 90 ounces of gold. You spend 80,000 on the rent for the machines and the claim cost. Or did you buy the claim out of a rent money? Well, you're doing 90 ounces per cleanup, so let's say you're doing 2. Yeah, okay, you're earning 180 grand a day roughly. I don't know, man. Maths is not my strong point. I think that I've made that very clear. See, that number scares the living bejesus out of me. 80 grand a day. It's like, ugh. Well, for rent it would be 50 ounces a day and then 80k for, yeah. Yeah, 50k a day profit. I don't know, man. I think I'm just. I don't think I'm going to be cut out for this season. It's already starting to just annoy me. I like it when it's like old Arnold. I think my problem is old Arnold. Like this for me is like, meh, don't care. I prefer like, you know, Rivertown was a good start. I didn't mind Rivertown too much because it all sort of made sense. Old Arnold doesn't for me make enough. You look at it and you go, this doesn't make enough money. And then like, I mean, 80k rent on equipment is just an absolute bitch. I do prefer it when the game is easier, let's put it that way. Like, oh, like when it comes to hardcore mode and stuff like that, for me, I'm just like, meh, I don't give a shit. Oh, I know. I think it's just because I'm impatient a lot of the time. I'm like, and okay. Might have to do some soul searching, I think. Be like, right, what can I do? Well, there's not so much as 5 million ways to do things. It's just the worst part about the worst part about leaderboard is you're running against other people who are basically doing this as well. This is my, I mean, I finished one season out of like the 3 that I've been in now. So like the way that I would do things is just it's more tripped for playing on like Pine Valley. What I didn't think of is when coming into this, I'm like, obviously the gold's crappier, so I need to find a different way of doing this. Now, I'm not a big fan because of, I would say it's more of a paranoia thing. I don't like the fact that renting equipment costs $80,000 and then I've got to try and make 80 grand in a day, and I've got the rent of this to happen, and I'm getting like a small cut taken out of my money because of like the claim. I'm like, that's a lot of money being taken out, and am I going to be able to survive? So yeah, that's where it sort of draws a big smash for me. I'm like, it annoys me more than anything. It annoys me that I can't take that risk in it, even though it's a video game. It's like my brain doesn't let me take it. So for me, it's like, by the way, you might as well just dig, mate. Just go for it. But the problem with digging is this takes a long time. I mean, at this rate, I'm probably looking at a week. But then I would have to go to Pine Valley, because you're not going to make enough money to get out of here to get straight to Nighthawk. Unless you take out a massive loan and just drill Nighthawk as quickly as possible and find a nice big piece of land that's going to be a couple of 1,000 ounces in one go, which obviously is part of the thing you can do. That's the joys of Nighthawk. Which at this point I'm like, you know what, might actually be worth doing. I might actually go and check out my loan options and just be like, no, you know what, we're just going to take out a massive loan, get ourselves into a stupid amount of debt, set up the wash plant, and screw ourselves over immensely. Because as soon as you've got a wash plant set up on Nighthawk, I know it takes a day to set up, so that's like 30 grand. And then you got the rent of you've got the amount of money you're just about to spend on like leasing the property. Right. Yeah, this is when I do my head in. This is why, oh my god. No, don't learn. It's like, I'm going to put this into perspective, right? Do not learn this game from me, right? I make more mistakes than anybody else. And the reason for it is just because I'm just not... because I haven't really played the game as a competition. That's my main issue. It's a competition when you play it on leaderboard. I don't really know the competition on how to do things. You're going to want tier 5. I know, because what I did before on what I normally do on Nighthawk, I know you're probably going to be like, you're probably going to laugh at this. I would just take the tier 3 plant with me, set it up and be like, nah, screw it, we're just going to go for it. It's fine, we'll be okay. Because for the first like couple of 1,000 ounces, I just want to get it done. No extra cost, no nothing. Less cost on the wash plant. Don't care about if I lose a little bit of gold. Yeah, I show a lot of the mistakes because I don't like lying to people. Like when it comes to how I do things, why would you like fudge it? Reason why is because people always, they want that perfect run. They want to be, oh yeah, I'm just really good at the game. Like some people genuinely are. If you look at some of the top people in this leaderboard, the ones who like never cheated and stuff, the ones that play this game like properly, they've worked out their run, they know what they're doing this, that and the other, they know everything. They're the ones you should really pay attention to. Yeah, I know if I can get to Nighthawk I can make the money, and then I could get to tier 5 by the, because I'd want to buy it. I don't want to rent tier 5, I want to buy tier 5. So I'd be waiting until the end. And why is my stream fucking up? You should not be buffering. It's an excellent connection. And here you are, buffering. Do you own the tier 3? No, but it's cheaper rent. That's what I'm getting at. Everything's cheaper. And I know by the end of the winter period, if I'm already at Nighthawk, I could probably buy the tier 3 stuff at the lowest price if I can get over there as quickly as possible. So I'm thinking I might take that risky, like, rent everything, which I'm doing now, take out a massive loan, rent Nighthawk, and just go for broke. Sounds like a good plan. And if I survive, I survive. If I don't, then you know what? I've just learnt a lesson. No, I didn't drill for that long because drilling got annoying. Like, this is the other thing that annoyed me. Like, last night when I was messaging in Discord, no one else, literally no one was replying to me. But I was like, I was drilling, and then all of a sudden, like, the gold just dried up. It's like, yeah, that was awesome. And then I was just getting like 0.49 ounces for like every time I stuck a drill in. And I drilled pretty much the whole claim, and I think I came out with like 200 ounces of gold. I'm like, so where was the rest of it? I'm owed like 200 ounces of gold and I just don't have it. So what happened? So I don't know. It didn't happen for me. I drilled the whole, I mean, here you go. I drilled pretty much the whole map and I came out with around 200 ounces of gold. I didn't drill like 9 holes per square though. That would have like killed me. Yeah, that's bollocks. The worst part is that 25 to 30 minute gap, I'd finished the claim. Yeah. How you doing, Spiky? Oh, I didn't want to. The thing is it got annoying. Why do I want to keep drilling for like 0.49 ounces of gold? I was getting more than that when I was flipping digging. It's like, nah, I can't bother. So I just went for it. I just went and got the wash plant. I went and got the wash plant, I spent the money on the cables, got everything sorted, and I was done. I was like, okay, cool, that's 200 grand. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do the rest of the percentage. It should do, shouldn't it? I don't think it's going to do it. I think I need one more. Ounce, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, in my head I'm like, I feel like I've already ballsed up enough to go, yeah, we'll see. I wanna see my loan now. I don't think it's going to make it to 100%. I wonder what the daily payments are for $1 million. No, we didn't hit 100%. It's raining, man. It's raining. Do 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 do. I'll try and figure something out over the next sort of, probably over the next couple of days. I'll see what I can do, like moving wise. Like I said, I mean, getting to Nighthawk is like is the thing that everybody needs to do. You get to Nighthawk, you get set up, spend a day building, and then you just dig. And it doesn't matter what tier you're running. I mean, it's still going to cost you quite a bit of cash, but end of the day, you're in the place that's going to make you a ton of money. It's fine, a ton of money. You can dig like 5 million in a year, easy. But it will make you go bankrupt. Especially if you're thinking of doing it the way I do it. Well, the way that I'm thinking of doing it is, it's not cheap. But am I willing to take that risk? Big risk, big reward. Worst part is, I would say that if I did go bankrupt and I couldn't be bothered to carry on, then that's probably the end of my season, and I just won't make this mistake again. I feel that the mistake I've made is I'm spending too much on a day's worth of drilling and a day's worth of building, when I could have just gone like tier 2, dug out the areas I need and done what Billy Bob did and just carry on. You know, there are people at Nighthawk now. The idea is like one big smegging loan, basically. Yeah, but I mean the problem with like the problem with like, switching out a base to tier 5 is it's like it's the you have to I have to go back to the shop, have to like get it transported, have to get it over here. I don't have that money. And it's like a day off of like doing this. I'm like, yeah, it's a day off. Let me just get this done. And I would say that I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I want to cash in, see how much it's all, I know how much I'm gonna get, about 180 grand, which is fine, but then I want to see how much my loan option. I should have done this like before. I should have looked at the loan. I should have been like, okay, I'm gonna look at the loan. I've got a couple of options. I either take out a massive loan and go to Nighthawk, I sell my plant, and I just go and drill like river, and then go to Nighthawk. All roads lead to Nighthawk. Right, let's get this done again. So yeah, I'm about what? Hold on. I'm about an hour behind myself now because I reloaded my save. So I'm in the same save. I'm just about an hour behind, which sucks. Yeah. And the thing is what I want to do is I want to find. I'd be like crossing my fingers for one of those like honeypot levels on Nighthawk. So like every square around it is like 2,500 ounces, or like 2,000 ounces. Like that's done, and this done. Let's go. You know, that's like wishful thinking right there. Get out. But I need to do this clean up again. I know that. And then we can go from there. I don't know. It's almost like I need to flip a coin. Like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Is it worth the risk? How much money can I make? Can I get off of Nighthawk very quickly? Or can I get off of here into Nighthawk? And then can I spend X amount of money whilst building my wash plant to then just go, right, screw it, we'll just sort of dig here maybe, you know. I'm sort of glad I went box hunting. I've got all the boxes and everything's a little bit cheaper, but it's still that sort of, can I do it? And at the moment, no staff, just me, and I'm literally cleaning out all my I'm cleaning out all my mats on one bloody nuggeter because I couldn't afford another one. Yeah, it's yeah, this one's definitely a I'm gonna rate this a big fat dildo up the bum on this one. It's just my rating, I think, on this. Well, if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. Oh yeah, can't do both. Because there's just not enough power happening. Just can't take the pressure. Ah. Whoa. There we go. Didn't make it. There we go. So yeah, I know I've got most of my day tomorrow because I've only got to go to the tip with the kid tomorrow. Because I've got to take one of them, and I can't take the youngest because even though he likes going in the car, he's not a very responsible child. So if I took him to the tip where it says don't get out of your car if you're under, like, don't let your kids run around, because obviously, like, traffic and, you know, the nice 25-foot drop the other side of the wall when you're throwing stuff over the edge. I can't take my youngest. So he's as my other half said, he's a flight risk. So I can't do that. So yeah, I'll get back after I've done that. I've got to do a couple of errands. Like, I've got to go up to the chemist. I've got to do this, got to do that, and I'll be fine. And then go from there. But I think if I'm coming back on this, I'm either going to be just put my head down and dig, or I'm going to think of something. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do something I didn't do. I'm going to take my magnetite to the thing, and I'm going to see what I can upgrade quickly. See if we can upgrade something at least, and then go from there. Yeah. Can I just, I don't know, let's not get hung up on these things. So tomorrow's going to be, it's going to be a different stream. I don't know how I'm going to dig myself out of this, but if you want to stick around for the ride, you know what to do. I ain't got it. It's gonna be a real kick in the teeth. We shall fight. We shall see. Now I wonder how much it is to send all my stuff to Nighthawk. Because obviously that's part of the cost as well. Having to do transport, get it all to Nighthawk, get everything over there as well. Huh? That's all the buckets. Boom. Do do. He's got water on the side by the kitchen. If you want to talk strategies, check us a message, man, with what you think. That'd be cool to hear. Donut. Right, that's my magnetite. Let's put it this way, whatever I choose to do, it's going to be, I would say it's going to be an adventure, but it's going to lead me down one route or another. It's going to be, is it going to be a good one, or am I going to screw this up? Chances are, we'll see. Well, we're definitely going to see, I just don't know which one I'm going to go. Because I could sit here and just dig out a couple more rounds on this and be like, okay, cool, I've got like 300 ounces, I've paid my dues. Now where do I go? You know? And I'll be doing all this whilst I listen to the China show, whilst I listen to like Friday Night Tights, even though it'll be Saturday tomorrow. That's what I'll listen. I'll be like, yep, we're all good. So this should net me around $180,000, like this and the 40 I had before. So this little cleanup here of like 2 lots of buckets is 140 ounces of dirt. So I'm pulling 70 ounces. Rent's costing me 30, let's say 30 grand. And then the rent on the land itself is costing me a percentage. So I'm probably spending about 50 of my money just paying for this to happen. So I'm making like 20 grand a day. It's not good. It's pennies, man. This is what if I can do Nighthawk, I will. I just need to get there. We'll see. I still need to go into town. I still need to pick up some hooks. I have got to do the smelting again because obviously, you know, I reset. Well, I didn't reset, I just reloaded because I screwed up. I sold my truck, which I shouldn't have sold. I sold this and I shouldn't have sold. Yep. It's just the weight. Catch you later, E-Wolf. Have a good one, bud. Oh, God. I'll tell you what I do need. I need a rest. I'm glad it's nearly like bedtime. So here's the thing. I walked out the door this morning going, oh, I won't do too much. I'll just stretch out. I'll be fine. And gym brain took over. I did enough to like make me fine. I was all right. And then like towards the end of my session, So after I've done like an hour of like stuff on my shoulders, so I've done shoulders, I've done like triceps, and then I sat down on the row machine, and there's basically the row machine is a row press, so big stack of weights in front of you, and you get to just pull with a bar. And I was sitting there going, you know, I'll do like 40 kilo, I'll be fine. And 40 kilos, I'm sort of doing this. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can feel it, it's fine. And then, like, for some reason, I think the beast woke up inside. It's like, you can do more than that. Go on, you know you want to. So I put it up to like the 10 weight, which is like 60 kilo. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I'm fine. And then, like, the voice inside is like, you know you can do more than that. You'll be fine. So I put it on to 14. And I think that's like 80. I'm like, okay, cool, we can do that. So I pulled 80 kilo. And it gym brain took over. And he was just like, if you can literally put it up 4 more times, right? And you'll be at 109 kilo again. And you'll be having, that's a good day. And brain just went, okay. So I did it. And then I'm just sitting there just going, fucking idiot. Because my shoulders ache, my back hurts, and I'm like, second day back to the gym after a week off. Let's do this. But yeah, my brain just took over. It was just like, you know, you want to get fitter, yeah, you want to get stronger, do it. Just do it. I'll sleep well tonight, trust me. I'm good. As long as I get up before like 9, because I've got to go to the tip. And it's like booked in. It's like, okay, 9:30 till 10, I should be fine. Nah. Yeah, lat press. Well, the lat pull downs, I think I'm stuck at about 65 kilo is where I'm up to right now, which is all right. A lot of the stuff I'm doing is around 60 kilos. A lot of it. I just went past my magnetite thing. I wasn't even thinking. We gotta get the magnetite in. Yeah. Worst comes to worst, it's money, right? I think it's only going to be like 5%, but 5% is quite a lot of cash, because magnetite's worth a stupid amount of money. $2,800. That's just how much the magnetite is worth to me. I don't know what I can upgrade for that. We'll see. I think it's only going to be like level 1. Actually, a level 1 bar or gold would be amazing. Level 1 speed up would be really good. Because now I don't have to wait around for like 10 minutes. I can 10 in-game minutes. So, yeah. Not very long, but still long enough that you sit there and just go, come on. So what do the pages get you? I've been picking up loads of them, but I haven't picked them all up. I don't think I've ever picked them all up either. Unlocks the story behind Gold Rush. I don't care about the story. Is that speed up? That's a small furnace. Gold loss is less. Time. Upgrade time. Yes. Upgrade time. Upgrade cost. Gives you a discount. So does picking up the boxes. Good. It's only going to cost me $993 to do it now. So it's not going to cost me $2,000 to do. That's right. Also, all pages give you cow skin for all vehicles. Oh, I don't really care about that. The skins don't bother me. I thought it was like if you got them all, you got like your fuel didn't run out as quick or something stupid like that. But I did the box run when I first start. So when I first start a Gold Rush season, like I did, my first like couple of hours in game, like you know how fast the clock goes around. I think by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I've run the whole map, and I've just picked up all the boxes I've gone around. So I am a little bit faster on time now. So it's not taking me. It's taking me a little bit. Are you doing a new season? Yeah, I'm on season 33, but I am. I'm so confused. Basically, I've done what I did at the start of last season and the season before, where I was on a high yield claim. So I've bought the tier. I've rented the tier 3, like, wash plant. The problem with that is the money you get from Old Arnold is pennies in comparison. It's not a lot of cash, and you're like, okay, so I'm screwing myself over a bit. Cool. I mean, I'm only losing $1,000 per bar now, which is good, instead of nearly $2,000, which is what it was before. But still, it's a lot of money. So I'm losing. I'll lose $6-7 out of this. But you don't earn. I mean, the most I've seen on my claim, because I've drilled the whole lot. So I'm digging up here now. I've dug out a couple of squares down here. Most of these are around sort of 200 and something ounces of gold per square. But you have to dig a lot of gold just to get to that point. So we don't know. It just seems it's a lot of digging to start with. Or you don't rent tier 3, which is what I'm doing, and you just buy tier 2 because the cost is so cheap, and the amount of money you can make from just not renting stuff is better. Which is, I would say, what claim that's Old Arnold, because you start on Old Arnold. Rivertown is $5,000 to lease it, so you've got a couple of options. You can either buy tier 2 and dig. You can save up your $5,000, go straight to Rivertown and drill it, and then dig it, and then go to Nighthawk, which can be done after a good couple of days of grinding. Or you take out a humongous loan and hope you don't go bankrupt in Nighthawk, which is where I see myself. Yeah. So that's the route I'm going to look into. I want to see how much everything costs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it before I do this. So I'm going to save it after I've done all my bars, and then I'm going to sit around and prat about and try and work out what I'm going to do. And tomorrow when I load up the game, it will be sitting at this door, going, right, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sit here. We're going to have a chat when all this has been put together. And I've got all the money piled up. Do I do this, or this, or this, or... I'll go through all my options. And it won't matter because all I have to do is just reload my game, and I'm standing at the door before I made my choice. So I'm not cheating. I'm just like trying to figure out what I'm doing. Because the thing that's in my head is that I could do Nighthawk. Nighthawk's digging isn't too bad. It's drilling Nighthawk doesn't take too long because you're only aiming for one space. And what I can do is I can show you this now. So on Nighthawk, you're looking for this section right over here to be good. So all this bit here, you're looking to this to be drilled. So the first thing you want to be drilling is from this point on. So 408, you want to go 4 squares down and about here, because if it works out that that's where your claim is, that's a honeypot, and it's going to have like a good couple of million. And if you've got a good couple of million to start with, you can pay off all your debt, you can get your wash plant, you can get everything else done. And if you can do that all in season 1, season 2 for you is just fucking go for it. So I've got all that to think about. Do I do that, or do I take out a smaller loan, and do I go to like Pine Valley? If I go to Pine Valley, I don't know how the map's going to be, because if it's on Pine Valley, the last time we were over on Pine Valley, there was a big heap of gold down here, and then there was a line of it here, and then that was basically it. Rivertown, last time I remember it, I know it changes, we had a pocket of gold down here, a little pocket of gold here, and a big line that came down here and formed a B. So if the maps are anything like that again, which they could be, or they could be just randomed, which is what happens anyway, then you've got more options to play with. But it does come down to, how's it going to work out for you? So my whole thing is, maybe I'm going to stand at the bank after I've cashed in, and I'm going to sit there and go, okay, I can take out this loan, I can work out this much, and if I get to Nighthawk now, I can probably get it through the weekend. I could probably earn enough money to basically balance the books before I go bankrupt. But it will be a case of sitting here going, and just going mental over it. And it will be a pain in the butt. And it's a day's worth of setting up that process. Yeah. So yeah, we shall see. Renting a drill only costs like $2,000 if you collect all the boxes, which is good. I've got $2,000, I can afford that, but it's, can I afford the rent on the plant and the rent on Nighthawk and the loan repayment? Because I don't know how much that would cost. That's the problem. Because I need a couple of days. Actually, you know what? Whilst I'm here, just sell it. It's $3,000 in the bank. It's fine. Right. Get to the bank, cash in, save the game, and have a natter. Two buckets from tier 2 on Nighthawk Waterfall gives you 76 hours minus 45% cut. Yeah. Right. Save. The thing is at the moment, I'm on tier 3. I've got a tier 3 plant. So it's a whole thing, can I afford to go to Nighthawk? So let's have a look at Nighthawk is 800,000, so I need $1 million. Which I can't get. Daily payment is 27,000. I can only, is that 270 grand? So I can only get $270,000. If you don't need $1 million if you only start with tier 2. Oh, I know, but I can't even afford to get to Nighthawk. That's what I'm getting at. Nighthawk is $800,000, and I do not have $800,000. Now this is the weird one. Old Arnold apparently just cost me $5,000 in lease. even though it was free, and Rivertown is now free. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. So I've got $187,000. I can't afford to get to Nighthawk because Nighthawk does cost a bunch. It's a lot of money. It's 800 grand. So I can't afford the loan. So that's fine. I can get rid of my entire plant. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I waste time or not because I'm just talking now. So other things I can do. I can get rid of my entire plant, buy a tier 2 plant because the tier 2 plant's cheap. Tier 2 is proper cheap. Because all I need from tier 2 is I need this and one of these, which I've already got, and a couple of those so I can run water to it. Yeah. I think that's just how it's going to be. Because this at the moment, I mean, this is a good price, but it's only like a bucket and a half. This is like a few amounts of buckets. And I don't need to be running all that money for like rent. I don't need to be doing anything else. And all I have to do is just dig. Get to 500,000, loan 300k, lease Nighthawk, and just dig with tier 2 while on Nighthawk. Even that seems better as well, doesn't it? I think so. If anybody's watching this and this is your first season playing like this, and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to start this and I'm going to be, listen to you for 5 seconds. Cool, listen to me. Don't rent a tier 3 wash plant on Old Arnold. It's just not worth it. The thing is you don't learn anything until you screw up, and if you screw up, you learn fast. So. What I'm going to do tomorrow, because I can do this during my own time, I'll come on the stream, things will change a little bit. I will probably keep my excavator abound, because I can pay for the excavator, that's fine, it's only like $3 grand a day. I'll get rid of everything else, I'll do a tier 2 wash plant, and I'll just be like watering it up and down. I'll attach it to my truck, dig out a section, move the truck forward, move all the pipes forward, do it with that, and go from there. I think that's just the easy way to do things. 2 times tier 2 wash plants. Never thought about doing that. I always get like confused with like 2 of them because it's like, how do you move 2? Because you've only got 1 truck. Or do you just latch onto one and then latch onto the other and then pull it forward and pull it forward? You have to wait too much with one. Okay. You can move either with the car or with the... Oh yeah, you can just bash it around, can't you? I suppose that would work. It's definitely food for thought. But yeah, get 500,000. Yeah. You even use 3 wash plants on bedrock. Fair enough. I used to back them up to each other. Use the big excavator to fill both at the same time. That's fair. That's quite smart actually. And I'm going to assume when you used to move them, you should just push one, and it would move the other one as well. Hey, this is good. Like I'm having a conversation. Like I said, I can just load my safe from the bank and just go from there. So if you back them both up and you just push it along, it's all good. Big excavator fills 1 plant to 50% with 1 bucket. And then the thing is you're not renting it because it's not going to cost you 20 odd grand a day. You're only spending 10 grand on 2 wash plants then. That's why you want to use 2 wash plants. Yeah. So with Tommy over on Twitch, so when you put 2 back to back, let's say they're back to back. So when you wanted to move them across, did you just bash this one? It would just move both of them. I'm intrigued. Let's put it that way. Because I might just do this on River. Gold is deep on Rivertown. Yeah, some spots are. Depending where it is. But gold's more on Rivertown. It's like an extra 200 ounces per square. That's the difference. And I can drill it. I'm still owed about 200 ounces of gold in the game. So I could do that. I know I get my extra. I know I get the extra like 5. But it's 35% royalties instead of 30. But if the gold's richer, I wouldn't have to dig as much. I don't mind it being deeper either. Yeah. $27,000 a day for rent on that though. And the lease is 45%. Well, the lease is 45% of whatever I would get. I was waiting for Tommy to reply, but he hasn't. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do then. So, if as I'm still faffing around, let me just go on to... Can I sell from my... I don't think you can sell from your storage, can you? If I put it into storage, I'm still paying for it, aren't I? Yeah. So, I need to flog it all quick. Get rid of that. So, this is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow when I get round to it. I'm going to be getting up. I'm going to probably come on. I'll probably go up at like 6 because of my kids. Probably up at 6, get their breakfast done. They can sit down and watch TV. And I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sell everything. I'm going to get rid of my wash plant, get rid of most of the stuff I've got. Buy up 2 of the tier 2 wash plants and just dig. I think that's all I need to do. Yeah. I'm just going to fill the truck up with buckets of dirt and then just do the whole lot in one go. I've got 20 odd buckets. It will take a while to dig that. Yeah, I know. 500k is fine. I mean, it's taking me ages to get to this point now. So I'm gonna show you. It doesn't save when I sleep, does it? It auto saves, but it doesn't save over my file. So currently, I think this is gonna. So I made $187,000. Well, I made 140 grand today on this dig. Yeah, it costs a little bit of fuel. And it runs an excavator, which is like 3 grand a day. Especially because I've got like lower renting costs. So, 3 grand a day to run two mini wash plants. Well, not the minis, but the tier 2 ones. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I could drill my last 200 ounces on Rivertown. I'm just going to sleep till dawn, and then you see how much it'll cost me to run. So, provision of rent is 37 grand. Money spent is 27,000. So I've spent $64,000, and I pulled in that last run was $140,000. So I made 80 grand. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, spent 60. Well, no, 70. Hold on. Where's my calculator? So rent on this is 37,114 plus 27,279. Yeah. Equals $64,000, and we made 100 ounces of gold. So we made $44,000 in one day. And if you're just running tier 2, then you don't need to run anything. So as long as I don't process any more gold now, everything is basically free. I keep my $123,000. If I just get rid of all this now, then I actually make money, because some of the stuff I bought extra. So that would weigh out some of the cost as well. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, it's been a good chat. So, thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this stream, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below. There will be one tomorrow. Things might be a little bit different. I might be experimenting with something else. I don't know how well I'm going to do this season, but what I'm doing is figuring out Old Arnold, because I've never drilled here for a competition before. And we're trying different things and trying to work out what's best for anybody, and then move on to the next claim afterwards. So my plan is I'm going to get rid of everything. I'm going to rent a drill. I'm going to drill Rivertown, and then I'm going to get 2 tier 2 wash plants and decide on which claim I'm going to drill on. I think that's what I'm going to do, and everything's going to be sold off. Yeah, I think I'm done. So guys, thank you very much for kicking by. I'll catch you all later. I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you all later. Bye bye for now.